Hello everyone and welcome. Today we are going to dive into the topic that affects us all, climate change. Recent BBC News report have shown our planet's current state and what lies ahead of us if we do not act decisively. So today we are going to talk about the five main points from the articles that highlight our urgency of the situation. Our first main point of concern is the accelerated melting of ice and glaciers. Imagine rivers of ice holding a vast amount of fresh water shrinking at unprecedented rate. Since the year 2000s, glaciers worldwide have lost over 6,500 billions of tons of ice. To put that into perspective, that's equivalent to the water consumption of the entire global population for 30 years. This isn't just about losing beautiful landscape. It's about losing vital freshwater resources for millions of people around the world and also contribute significantly to the rising sea levels. The pace of melting is increasing, especially in mountainous regions like the Alps and Pyrenees. This loss has immediate and long-term consequences for water supply and global sea levels. This brings us to the second point, the rising sea levels and the increasing vulnerability of our coastline. Sea levels are steadily rising due to both glacier melt and the thermal expansions of warming ocean waters. What's truly alarming is that even if we manage to limit global warming to the ambitious target of 1.5 degrees Celsius, coastal areas will still face significant threats. We are talking about major erosion, more frequent and severe storm surges, and even permanent inundation and flooding. Some communities are already experiencing these severe impacts, like those on Bribie Island. This show that while limiting warming is crucial, we also need robust adaptation plans for the changes already in motion. Now, for the third point, a warning from our scientists. We are dangerously close to breaching the critical 1.5 degrees Celsius warming threshold. Expert warns that our current emission rates, we could exceed this limit as little as 3 years. This isn't just a number. Exceeding this will lead to even more extreme weather events, significant biodiversity loss, and potentially irreversible damage to our ecosystem. While last year saw a global average air temperatures temporarily exceed 1.5 degrees Celsius, the long-term trend shows we are on track to reach this human-caused warming around the year 2030 if our emissions remain high. And you have to know every fraction of degree of warming that we avoided truly matters to all of us to protect our planet. Our fourth point highlights the rising frequency and severity of climate-related disasters. The articles imply and in some cases show that climate change is already leading to more intense natural disasters. This includes devastating floods, glacier-related hazards like glacier collapse and shoreline breaches. These events are not just headlines. They directly disrupt communities, threaten essential infrastructure, and compromise health, also jeopardize our livelihoods. The human cost of these escalating disasters is immense and growing, demanding immediate attention and preventative action. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, climate change is not an abstract concept. Its effects are being felt now in local communities across the globe, particularly in vulnerable regions like mountainous areas and low-lying coastline. Human health, food security, water supply, and housing are all under increasing pressures. These reports collectively underscore an urgent need, which is we need a stronger climate mitigation effort to reduce emissions and a more robust adaptation plans to protect vulnerable populations and minimize the damage that is already unavoidable. The message from this article is clear. The challenges are immense, but our actions today will determine our future. We have the knowledge and the tools. It's time for collective, decisive action to mitigate further warming and adapt to the changes already underway. Thank you for watching.